You know what I love so much here? They come to me saying that I'm privileged because I live with my family, because their social norm is to kick your kids out at the age of 18. Guys, if your culture forces you to kick your kids out at 18, it's not the Italian culture that is privileged, it's the American one that is questionable. Because if you genuinely believe that all the 18-year-old kids right now are mature to live by themselves, then it means pretty obvious to me that you have two pieces of salami on your eyes for how naive you are. My brother, at the age of 17, went to the military. The military is taking care of him for literally everything, except for food that he has to cook for himself. Is he mature to live by himself? No. But he has the military that is taking care of him. At the age of 18, people go to college, which is still education. Which doesn't mean only education in terms of what you're learning on the books, but it's also life education. And you're still being controlled up top. At the age of 18, 95% of Americans are not mature to live by themselves. If you put them out by themselves in the world, the capitalistic world, which is America, will eat them alive. They will spend a lot of money today because they're hopeful about the future, to then be slapped in reality when they get their first job, which doesn't have the salary they were expected. They won't have their parents steering them away from bad people, aka a bad girlfriend or a bad boyfriend. Always helps, guys. And they will have to pick other role models apart from their parents. I'm not saying that all parents should be role models, but in many cases they are. And what is the final result of this beautiful mix of recipes? Which is student loans plus all the stupid expenses that they did during their college years. No fucking financial knowledge. Regret for a lot of decisions that have been made. Potentially having a kid sometimes. I mean, the series 16 and Pregnant is not an Italian series, it's an American one. In the meantime, all the immigrants I know here that came with family, they kept on living with the family until 25, 26. Most of them own a house. Most of them, the only debt they have is a mortgage. Most of them have a growing career or opened a business. And if not, most of them are still in a growing pattern. I am 28. I am not one of those financial gurus that speaks about getting $70 million in loans. Nevertheless, I own 10 houses at the age of 28. And avoiding to spend 20 grand of rent every single year for 4 years since I came to America, definitely an aim will be to do so. Am I privileged or am I just Italian? Peace out.